The innocence is gone. Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are a new subscriber, karibu sana, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much Pia for passing by. So today's video is a sit down kind of video. It's something that even before I started my channel, many people really requested me to do, and I decided to just put it here so that you guys could like have a reference. Yeah, what's this? It's a stick, sorry. So well, as you've seen the heading, we are going to do an eyebrow tutorial, and I'm just going straight to it, nothing much, nothing less. And I have my things here with me, the things that I'll be using. And one, I will be using this IP. It's Davis number 3. Always ensure that you're using a brown pencil, because the black pencil is usually a little bit exaggerated. So I prefer using this one, number 3, Davis, this one. And then of course I have my spoolie, this brush, and then I have this eyebrow shaper. I prefer shaping my eyebrows before doing them, because what it brings out that sharp finish. Yeah, so when I have like clean brow bones like above and below, they're going to really make my eyebrows stand out. And then of course I'm going to use this concealer, this LA Girl Pro concealer. It's shade Fawn. This is how it looks. As you can see, it's a little bit lighter, like it's a lighter shade compared to my skin, so we're going with that. And then of course I'm just going to give you a hack that I use sometimes. I'll also use my soap. I have my soap here. I'll show you how we're going to use that, but that is all that you're going to need. And yeah, so we go straight to it. Yeah, so first that you'll be required to just like brush your eyebrows like that before you shape them, for you to be able to get the correct shape. And I bet that you already know the shape of your eyebrows. You've already mastered your face and you know the shape, because kuna zingine like they're the high arc, there are others that are straight, like the arc comes at the end here. So by now you should have like mastered your eyebrow shape. So we're going to just brush that upwards like that on both sides. And then now I forgot to show you something. You'll need to go in with your Vaseline if you'd like to like shape your eyebrows like that, like that. So once you have that, you go in with your eyebrow shaper. This is how it looks. You can get this in the supermarket, in the beauty shops. They come like a set of 3, and I think it goes for 100, but if I'm not wrong. So this is how it looks. As you can see, it has that razor right there. Yeah, so we'll need to wipe this before we use it. So I go in with a wipe and just clean it like that. There. So now you start at the bottom, or I don't know if you can see that, but they're usually quite sharp. So you have to be really careful, because you don't want to mess up your eyebrow shape forever. Like that. As you can see, my lower brow bone is getting clean compared to how, well, compared to this side. You can see that we have hairs over here. So here it's getting quite clean like that. So now we go to the top, and I prefer starting at the end here like that. So you just shape that to your desired shape. like that. As you can see, I'm so sure you can see the difference between this brow and this brow. So let's just clean this up. I have shaped both sides, and my skin is really skinny, courtesy of Kiara, the Kiara Marula oil. That's what I use on my face, and as you can see. Okay, so now this is where the soap comes in. This is optional, really, it's optional. So what you want to do, you'd want to go in with your spoolie, just get a little bit of soap over there, like that. And then, let me get my mirror. And then you'd want to brush that upwards with the soap, like that. This helps to have the eyebrows in place. So like that, like that. So you see that now this is different compared to this. So now this other side of my spoolie, just to like have that in place, like that. And then of course you're going to clean the excess soap up here, like that. You see the difference between this and this, yes? So now we go to the other brow and do the same thing. So there we are. We don't want like our eyebrows looking all dark and everything. So now we go in with our pencil, our Davis number 3 eye pencil. You'll need it to be very well sharpened. So let's sharpen mine. So your pencil needs to be this sharp. I have just sharpened it. So now what we're going to do, line our eyebrows, like now to just highlight it, and you could just have lines like that, just to like sort of like fill them in, like that, just following the shape, like that. If you want, you could just like draw, because now you've already like had your eyebrows up, so you could just like draw just below there, like that, just to get a clean highlight of your brows, like that. As you can see, there's a very big difference between this one, this brow, and this brow, because you see, I added my line and I sort of like filled it in until the end here compared to this one. I love my eyebrows like long to this side. I don't like the short ones because, well, I don't know. That's just my style. So there we go. Right now you have your eyebrow all filled in like that. And now we get into the most crucial parts. Concealer. You need like a flat brush like that. Like that. So this is the brush that you're going to use. Sorry, I didn't show you when we were starting. So now these are the two things that you will need in this process. So I have that on this lid, don't mind that. So what you want to do is this flat side of the brush, just have some on the brush like that, and on the other side like that. So you have now both sides of the brush with concealer. And now we start. So I'd like starting just like right here. I don't know if you can see clearly. So we start with just down here like that. This you have to be very keen. That's why I don't like talk to people when doing my makeup, really. So we go. There. And then now you want now to just drop that like that to avoid creases, like that, to avoid creases when blending. And then now have your brush flat like this, and then clean up nice. See that? The innocence is gone. So there we are now with the bottom part. So you'll need the brush that we had earlier and just blend that in. Do not drag, just dab like that. Like that. Now we're done with the lower part of the brow. So now we go to the upper part. On the upper part, I love using my foundation. My brushes are getting old, yo. Here. All right. So I'm just going in with my Maybelline Fit Me, this one, shade 362 Deep Golden. This is now my skin shade. So I prefer using this on my upper side of the brow just to blend in with the rest of the skin. The lower side, it's okay if it's much highlighted because we need to get that highlight. But on the upper side, I just prefer having it just well blended with the skin. So let's have that on my lid. Now we're just gonna go in with the same brush that we used on our lower brow and have that little bit of the foundation that I have on my lid. So for the upper part, let me just like that. You see this a little bit like now darker. So for the upper part, I prefer starting at the end, coming to the front. It's a little bit easier for me. So we go. I love starting at the end here. Like that, you see? And then now just come up here. This part is the most crucial part, so you have to be really keen and careful. So like that. All you have to do though is just follow the shape of your brow. So that makes so much sense. Just look at that. It's quite simple, not very dark, just as it should be. Like, can you see that? Just with this angle, just look at the front, look at the far end. Like, it's just doing what it's supposed to do. It sits so well. Like, can you see that? And then now you want to avoid having it looking like a block at the far end, because I've seen people that wanachora tu, yani hata utaki kujua unachora tu block. Really, guys, really. So if you'd like to achieve that, you could just apply a little bit of your foundation over there. Just like that. To give it that ombre look. You just go in with your brush if you'd like, and then brush up that part gently, because remember we had the soap, like that. So let me do the other brow. So there we go. So just blend that in at the lower part of the brow, come at the top as well. Blend, blend, blend. Do not drag, just like, and then you want to come at the middle and just dab, dab, dab like that using your brush. or your beauty blender or whatever it is that you're using. And there we go. There we go. So let me just touch up the rest of my face and then come. So I'm done. And when the eyebrows are looking good, believe me, you do not really have to do very much down here. So this here is the end look. So I hope you get to try it, and I hope that this was helpful for you. Tukae vizuri huku nje, tuache kukaa ni kama tunafundishwa ama ni kama tunashtuka. Please let's look good if you know what I'm talking about. And yeah. So guys, tell me what else it is that you would like to see me do, or how I would do it on my face or just my makeup, and I'm going to do that for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so very much. Good look good out there. Bye.